Palantir continues to surprise everyone. Market has been crashing, but it is showing signs of recovery. Everything changed overnight. People are speculating. Meta CEO just leaked a huge revelation with Palantir, and it might make things go completely insane in 2025. But there's a catch. Is this real? How will this make sense? And what on earth am I even talking about? Well, let me explain. Disclaimer. The market has been all over the place lately, crashing hard, but now showing signs of bouncing back. According to one analyst's price analysis, Palantir's price took a dive below the 50 range but didn't stay there for long. It quickly rebounded. The vibe in the market flipped almost overnight. At first, people were panicking, selling off their holdings left and right. It felt like everyone was bracing for the worst. But as soon as the price bounced back, the mood completely shifted. Now it's like the fear has flattened, and everyone's feeling hopeful and optimistic again. It's crazy how fast things can turn around. A lot of people are now saying this recent dip was just a golden buying opportunity, with some even hoping it drops lower so they can scoop up more. One Twitter user summed up the vibe perfectly, joking, "If you bought Palantir at $80, you are so redacted LMAO." He went on to say, "Thousands of retail holders went all in and added leverage just to get slaughtered, only for me to buy their maximum pain all over again. So bullish myself. I'm sorry, not sorry. Been there, done that." It's a wild sentiment, but it speaks to how much optimism has returned, even in the face of the chaos. Palantir's quick rebound from that brutal correction has people convinced it's building strength again. And now, more than ever, retail and seasoned investors alike are looking at it as a long-term play. The volatility might have scared some away, but for others, it's just fuel for their confidence. Here's the thing. One analyst is predicting that Palantir might dip even further, potentially dropping significantly in the coming weeks. A Twitter analyst shared his take, saying he believes there's still room for a negative 10% move before it stabilizes. With this in mind, people are already preparing their positions, getting ready to buy more if the price drops again. The excitement is real, with many seeing this as a chance to stack up on shares at a discount. One Twitter user even proudly shared that he just bought 1,000 more shares of Palantir, doubling down while others wait to see what happens. It's clear that despite the uncertainty, the bullish sentiment is alive and kicking. While some people see this dip as a curse, others are feeling completely hyped about it. For them, it's like the market just handed them a gift, another chance to buy more shares at a lower price. Instead of panicking, they're treating this as an opportunity to strengthen their positions, confident that the long-term payoff will be worth it. It's a classic case of one person's loss being another's gain, and the optimism is contagious for those betting big on Palantir's future. Speaking of Palantir's future, looking at the bigger picture, Palantir isn't just another company. It's positioned to dominate the AI industry in a way that's hard to ignore. And it's not just Palantir driving this shift. Even major players like Meta are making big moves. Recently, Mark Zuckerberg shared some pretty eye-opening predictions about how AI is going to transform everything starting in 2025. In an interview, he revealed that Meta, along with other companies, will have AI systems advanced enough to replace mid-level engineers. These AI tools will write code, which he admitted will be expensive to run at first, but eventually, most of the code and apps will be created by AI engineers instead of people. He said this shift will free up human engineers to focus on more creative and ambitious projects, pushing boundaries in ways we haven't even thought of yet. Here's the crazy part. As you guys know, Meta just teamed up recently with Palantir to bring their AI model into the US government, specifically for defense and national security applications. Meta is working with Palantir to integrate their large language model into critical government functions, which is huge. Now, this raises an interesting question. Does this mean Palantir is about to expand its power to a much broader audience? Could it one day become as mainstream and accessible as some of the most common tools we use daily? If they continue to build on this momentum, integrating their AI solutions into government and enterprise systems, there's a strong chance Palantir's tech could eventually be in the hands of a wider range of users. With the world increasingly focused on AI-driven innovations, Palantir is in a prime position to influence everything from national security to everyday software applications. This partnership with Meta might just be the beginning, and if things continue on this trajectory, we could see Palantir's tech becoming a staple in many industries, far beyond where it is now. It's exciting to think about where they could be headed. But here's something crazier. Let's take a step back and remember what Palantir's CEO, Alex Karp, said about the future of AI. He's always been outspoken about how Palantir and AI are set to dominate the US industry. He even called it the start of a revolution, saying, "America is in the very beginning of a revolution that we own. The AI revolution. We own it. It should be called the USAI revolution." He went on to say that every major tech company in the world has a presence in the US, and no other country can match the scale of innovation happening here. When you think about it, it all makes sense now. With everything aligning, the collaboration with Meta, the expanding role of AI in defense and national security, and the increasing integration of AI in industries across the board, Palantir is right in the heart of this revolution. It's clear that there's a lot coming for the company. Their role in the AI space, combined with their expertise in handling sensitive data, positions them as a key player for years to come. For investors, this could be just the beginning of something much bigger as the US continues to lead the AI charge. It's exciting times ahead, and Palantir is definitely in the driver's seat. In fact, Palantir has a lot to offer, and its adoption is very fast. One of Palantir's architects made this pretty clear in a tweet. He said, "Let's be real. If executives want to cut IT costs, it's because the value proposition is weak. If you're delivering 10 times or more value, then no one's going to talk about cost cutting. They'll be talking about investing more. When I see focus on cost cutting, it's a sign to me that the IT organization is not delivering value. Time to move beyond the data lake into operational applications." This statement hits home for Palantir. They've never been about cutting corners or just offering basic solutions. The value they bring is massive, and as the tweet suggests, when you're delivering high-impact results, the conversation shifts from cost-cutting to investing more. Palantir isn't just storing data in lakes. They're using it to build operational tools that directly solve real-world problems, from defense to business applications. This philosophy is what makes Palantir so important right now, as companies and governments look for ways to harness AI and data more efficiently. Palantir's ability to move beyond traditional data storage and offer actionable, operational solutions puts them in a unique position to lead the charge. The current state of Palantir shows they're not just a niche player in the data world. They're setting the stage for widespread adoption across various industries. It's clear that Palantir isn't just a company of the future. It's a company that's shaping the future right now. On top of all that, one renowned market analyst also weighed in with a bold statement on Twitter, saying, "In the future, the only department in a company will be IT." This really resonates when you think about how Palantir operates. As more and more industries rely on data-driven decisions and AI to power their operations, the lines between different departments will blur, with IT at the center of it all. Companies are moving away from traditional structures where departments like HR, finance, and marketing operate in silos. Instead, everything will be integrated into a tech-driven ecosystem, with IT being the backbone that supports everything. This is where Palantir shines. Their platform is built to integrate, analyze, and operationalize data in a way that touches every part of an organization. Whether it's in defense, healthcare, finance, or other sectors, Palantir's ability to provide actionable insights and streamline operations is exactly what companies will need as they move into a future where IT is central. Despite the recent volatility, the fundamentals that make Palantir an essential player in the AI and data space remain strong. With the company continuing to expand its reach, especially with partnerships like the one with Meta, it's easy to see why the stock is still generating excitement for long-term investors. As more companies realize the need for powerful IT and data solutions, Palantir's value only seems to increase, making their current price look like an opportunity for those who see where things are headed. But what is your opinion on this? Comment down below. If you are curious to find more, then make sure to click on one of the videos you see on the screen. And with that, we come to the end of this video. If you enjoyed the video, then turn on the notifications bell on this channel. Missing an important Palantir update might make you lose money, so don't risk it. Also, please share this video with as many people as possible. Let's get this news out there.